Everybody, thank you for tuning in to 10 Minutes with Dizz. I'm your host, JDIZZY. Very excited about today's episode. Lots of exciting news. And get into our topic of today, the common pilots. So thank you to those tuning in live, and thank you for those that are watching after. So thanks everyone for tuning in to 10 Minutes with Dizz. Some exciting news updates. In less than 2 hours, there's going to be a community stream. So you can catch that either live or catch that after. So that is coming up here in roughly 2 hours. There is a community stream going on as well. And very exciting news. I am proud to announce the first ever Cash Titanfall Assault Tournament. The Weyland-Yutani Invitational, sponsored by Synergy 88 Digital, a Philippines-based digital solutions company and art studio. You can check them out on Facebook at Synergy 88. Sponsoring the Weyland-Yutani Invitational, first ever Titanfall Assault Cash Prize Tournament. Very exciting stuff that we have there. Working out the final details and we'll get those out. But once again, the Weyland-Yutani Invitational being sponsored there by Synergy 88 Digital. Let's get into today's episode looking at these common pilots. So I find the common pilots highly effective, and let's kind of take a look at those common pilots now. So what I like to do, always like to use the compare feature here. So we'll compare Stim Bruiser, one of my favorite, and the Grenadier. A little bit lower level, but you can see that Stim Bruiser does pack for only a cost of 2 a lot of hit points. Decent damage against humans, kind of struggles against robotics, and has a smaller attack range, for instance, than the Grenadier, who also does splash damage, area of effect damage. So the Grenadier is able to hit multiple targets at once. As you can see though, a little more fragile on the hit points. Let's take a look here at the Stim Bruiser compared to the Striker. So these are the 3 common pilots in Titanfall Assault. So we're looking at the Stim Bruiser and the Striker. Stim Bruiser always has that ability on the capture where he recharges a little bit of his health. So looking at this, obviously Stim Bruiser has a little bit more health, but as you can see, that Striker very good in one-on-one combat against other humans. So looking at these pilots, kind of if you're looking for area of effect, the Grenadier may be a good solution for you, good against the drones. If you're looking for a pilot to stay alive on that battlefield, that Stim Bruiser will go back and forth and stay on that battlefield all day long for you. So there we got a look at the Stim Bruiser, Striker, and Grenadier. Now let's take a look at these common pilots in some live battle, and we'll kind of discuss it there. Getting into a live battle. Let's open up a cache here. Get a little login cache. Credits, Sentry, Arc Sentry, and Charge Sniper. Very cool. Moving in to a live battle now, so we can kind of showcase these common pilots. Stim Bruiser, Grenadier, Striker, kind of showcasing today. So yeah, we're still rocking all the reserve Titans in this squad as well. We might change it up if we got time for another one as well. So always read those helpful tips on the bottom of the screen. Silver 1 and Titanium 2 unlock cards. The Apex Predator Frontier pilots are what all grunts aspire to be. Highly skilled, incredibly mobile, and extremely deadly. So, very cool. Welcome everyone tuning in. We're getting a live match here. So as always, we're just going to focus on the match. I'll talk about the strategies that I'm implementing and the gameplay as it unfolds here. Just kind of showcasing those common pilots today. Alright, so we'll lead in with the Stim Bruiser, followed behind by the Grenadier. So you can see he has a gunner going in here. So we're going to want to stun, not stun, but bump that gunner, kind of reset, and then we'll take Hardpoint Charlie. Alright, so we're moving in here, Hardpoint Bravo. We'll kind of use these drones to destroy the rocket grunts on the ground and also start working on that Sim Ninja. Beautifully done there. Beautifully. And alright, so he's got a little bit of action going on at Hardpoint Charlie. And we'll just kind of add some more. So you can still see all those pilots still on the field. Striker even went over to capture Hardpoint Alpha. So all three pilots from the moment I started this match are all still in. All these common pilots are all still in the match here. So very good. They're very effective to get out quickly within the match. And just kind of depending on what you're looking for in those. So we got Hardpoint Alpha, Hardpoint Bravo, Hardpoint Charlie. Let's send in the Striker here. Kind of combat that Arc Boomer. So you can see that Striker is very, very effective in hand-to-hand combat. Won't get a chance to move in. Alright, we got a gunner approaching here on Hardpoint Alpha. Alright, let's see if we get a chance here. We'll try to amp up the Striker. Amping him up. You can see speed has increased, attack speed increased. And that Stim Bruiser still on the field from earlier. Has finally went out. That Striker, you can see those common pilots not very effective against robotics and turrets, but they are highly effective against other pilots and really getting that map control early in the match for you. As you can see now, we got that Stim Bruiser controlling Hardpoint Bravo. Stim Bruiser versus Sim Ninja going head-to-head. Decent amount of hit points. Striker is really good to be sending in at Hardpoint Charlie. Alright, moving on in here. We got the Grenadier going over to do some combat at Hardpoint Alpha. And we got those Spectres to do a little stun bump action there. So as you can see, the various, and we'll pull them up here, the Stim Bruiser right here, common pilot. Grenadier, common pilot. And the Striker, also a common pilot. You can kind of look and see trophies, credits, and profile earned. So everyone, there you have some live action utilizing those common pilots. And we'll pull a few up on the screen here. Two, I would say, underutilized pilots. We got the Stim Bruiser and the Striker. So we'll take a look at these, and we'll finish up today with a short Q&A. Any of our viewers out there have any questions or answers that they would like addressed, we'll take a few minutes and do a short little Q&A here at the end. Hopefully took something away with it. Very exciting news. The Weyland-Yutani Invitational Cash Prize Tournament, sponsored by Synergy 88 Digital. Very exciting stuff. coming our way. Do we have any questions from our viewers today? Yeah, always utilize that practice feature at low stakes. You can practice different squads with no risk of losing trophies. Always utilize that practice, or also you can utilize different squads in friendlies as well. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in to 10 Minutes with Dizz. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.